Hi guys, Frank here from Build Your Own, and this is my 1994 Chevy Cheyenne C1500. And in this video, we're actually going to remove the trailer hitch. I don't use it. I always thought I might. And honestly, it's just going to be an eyesore. I'm not going to do anything with it. I'm not going to throw it out, but I should take it off the truck. So this video will be a quick video on how to remove a hitch off of a 1994 Chevy C1500. I'm sure this is going to be good for any 88 through 98 CK series truck. This hitch was on this truck when I got it. It seems pretty easy to remove. There's a bolt here, there's one over there, and then there's a couple on the other side. Thing looks like it's been here for a long time, so I'll probably just put a little penetrant on it and let it soak. I'm just using some 3-in-1 garage door lube. It seems to work really well, so I'm going to use it now. Okay, so I sprayed some penetrant on these bolts on this side and then around here on the other side. So we're going to give that a few minutes to soak in, and while that's going on, let's actually clean off that rear diff cover. It's all dirty from when it rained the other day. Fun time doing this project, changing out the rear diff fluid and then just upgrading to this fun aluminum polished diff cover was nice. I actually did a video on this, and I'll put that video link in the description below. So I just sprayed some glass cleaner on it. That's all it really needs. I've got a nice soft cloth, and I'm gonna wipe this off, and it's gonna just be polished up perfect. Oh wow, that looks way better. And while I was at it, I just also cleaned off my beautiful rough country shock, part of my 4-inch rough country lift. Okay, so now that I'm done playing around, we can get back to the task at hand. We need to remove those bolts. I've got an 18mm socket here. It fits, so let's get these unbolted. Okay, so I guess what I will do is I'll just loosen all of these at all 4 corners before just removing the whole thing. I don't know how heavy it is. I don't want it to just drop down. I kind of want to have it braced. So for now, we'll just loosen everything up. So I loosened the bolts, the back ones anyway, because these other bolts here are actually 3/4 inch. These are 18mm, these are 3/4 inch. I don't know if it'll be the same for you, but that's the deal for me, so I'm gonna switch up my sockets here. So whatever made me think this was gonna take 2 seconds, I don't know. Of course, it wasn't exactly as straightforward as I thought. So yes, this ended up being an 18mm, and I only had a 3/4 socket, so this was a 3/4 socket. And yeah, that did work, but it turns out that there's a bolt up on the top side that you have to hold. So I've got this lodged in there. Okay, I've got that lodged in there, and that's a 3/4. That's 3/4 inch. That's lodged on there, and I've got it jammed up here so it can hold it, so I can turn this. But then I ended up going to a 19mm socket because I needed a longer leverage. I needed more leverage, so I went to 19mm. So this is 3/4 inch or 19mm, same thing. And so yeah, just a little bit more work, and it's actually slow going because I really need an extension on this thing because this is really kind of in my way. But other than that, I'm getting it done. I still need to do the other side, but I want to show you that there was a little bit different. The front ones here seem to have something embossed in here that they screw into, so they're fine. The back ones here, like I said, they're different, or the front ones, whichever way you're looking at it. Boy, that thing is really on there. Clearly, these things are usually probably put on with air tools, and I can't get super good leverage. I've got it kind of halfway off, halfway on. And so what I really need to do, I'm going to grab this mallet so that way I can kind of give it a tap, because I don't want to pull on it and end up scraping my arm on the exhaust or something like that. And so I'm not willing to do that one. So we'll see how this mallet goes. I think it'll work. Okay, so good news. I was getting tired of working on that other side. I said, well, let me see what's going on over here. This one actually unscrewed really easy, just like the other two from the front up here. Like this one here, unscrewed really easy in the front. So that tells me that, 27 years ago or however long, somebody cross-threaded this one over here. Luckily, it's just one. So I'm gonna put some more penetrant on that and let that soak. In the meantime, I'm just gonna unscrew all the other 3, and then I'll support this I'll get a support for the hitch here, and then we'll get this last bolt out. Okay, so as you can see, I've got the whole driver's side of that hitch all dropped down, and I'm using my my creeper to hold that side up. So I just need to take care of that one big bolt that's at the front there, and that's this bolt here. It looks just like this big bolt, and then this bolt's already loosened up at the front there. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and finish getting this one out, and then we'll remove that little one, and then I can just hold this thing and just grab that hitch as it comes down. Okay, I was having so much trouble getting leverage for that one bolt that I had to stop, run, and get some 1/2-inch drive extensions, some longer ones here. As you can see now, I've got a longer setup, so now I can actually get the leverage I need to actually loosen that bolt, because I'm just having a bear of a time with it. There's that bolt. I finally got it out. It's a Christmas miracle. Honestly, I could have had a power tool, would have made that a lot easier. That was you better have some arm strength on that if you're gonna go that route, and you get one that's cross-threaded like that. If we look at it, I don't know, you can't really tell if it had any damage. There's just a bunch of dirt in there. It's just old, and it just did not want to come out. Check it out. The hitch is gone, minus 35, 40 pounds of unsprung weight. I've just improved the performance of the truck in every metric, and it looks a lot better. That is a nice clean look. Got a great look of the differential under there. It looks really, really good. And when I was taking off the trailer hitch, I realized that two of these bolts, these two bolts right here, these bolts need to go back on the truck. Let me show you where they go. So I'm up under the truck, and if we're looking at the back of the truck, I'm behind the license plate here. We can see where part of the that hitch bolted to, and it's actually part of the bracket for the bumper, for the rear bumper, how that's all embossed right there like that. So we actually need to put these bolts back in, because that's part of keeping the bracket nice and strong. So we'll get those all put back in, and I see this is hanging down, and it still has its plug, so we can actually plug it up in here and fix this. And so that's in there now. That looks good. So let's just get those bolts in there. Okay, so that just took a hot second. We got the bolt in here. Remember, that was 18 millimeter, and then we also put the other one in right there. So now that's all back together, structurally sound, and everything is good. Oh yeah, that looks way better. This is a sport truck. It doesn't need a hitch on it anyway. So yeah, I think we're about done. So if you found this video on how to remove a trailer hitch on a 1994 Chevy C1500, I'm sure it works on other CK series trucks between 88 and 98. I'm sure it's all pretty straightforward. Found this video helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also, I'm going to put the playlist of this truck down in the description below. I've got a lot of videos on this truck, so if you like this truck, check out that playlist.